When people make fun of my height, I'll be like, dude, don't. It ain't gonna be so funny when I'm fucking using your balls as a speed bag, motherfucker. You talk about my shortness, bitch.
You know what I'm
Fuck
saying?
you.
Like, whatever, dude.
Yeah, fuck those people.
Like, man, you can't even punch me in the face. I'll fucking swing at your kneecap, take that bitch out, and bring you down to my size. You know what I mean? Like, shut the
Damn
fuck up.
right. You ain't gonna be laughing so hard when I fucking bite you on your
You know what I'm
fucking
saying?
thigh. It ain't gonna be
But
so cool.
It's just, you know, like I don't care what people think.
No.
Fuck what people think.
Hey everybody, welcome to Modesty for Ugly People. It's your boy Big Daddy Dominic Alvarez, and of course, Mike on the high horse.
We care what you think. We care what our listeners think. No, not really.
Mike is on the high horse Marrera. Mike, what's going on, son?
Well, what's going on is you took over the name. What had happened was
Oh man, don't
fucking
even get me,
bastard.
don't even get me started on that, man.
I'm starting. I'm starting.
Go ahead. Hey, I told her, you heard it start to come out. She was like, I was like, even I wanted to hear
The
what
Willy
fuck.
Wonka, like,
Uh-huh.
go ahead, tell me your story.
I'm dying with anticipation.
That shit was funny. But
Lots of shit happening right nowadays, son. Got the protests and got
the debate.
the president. Did you watch any of that?
Nah.
I caught the last about the last 5 minutes of it.
It's embarrassing, dude. Like
That's the best we
yeah,
got.
yeah,
That's the best
like-
we got,
like
man. We got a
those
crook.
two are the ones that stepped forward, and well, I mean, a bunch of other candidates stepped forward, but those are the two people that everybody like.
Agreed upon.
Yeah, it's like what? Like, you serious? One from what I've heard from everybody,
Yeah.
is one, Trump didn't fucking answer any questions. He like went around the question.
Yeah.
And then you got Hillary that answered the question, but it's probably bullshit. It's probably lies, and you know, like,
you can't take either one of those too
yeah,
serious.
it's hard. You know, it's hard to fucking. It's hard to watch.
It's embarrassing because, dude, I play a video game. Yeah, everybody knows I play League of Legends, and I play with a couple Canadians. There's one Canadian in particular. But like every once in a while, it'll be like one or two. So he was talking about the primary elections. He was like, dude, and he's way younger than me. He was like, dude, I watched it. And I was like, oh, you did? Sorry about that, man. That's what we got. And he started laughing. You know, I made fun of it. I was like, that's what we got. He was like, it was humorous, and that's as far as he went. You know, he was like, it was humorous.
I just feel that the presidential election turned out to be like a fucking, like a, what do you call that?
mudslinging.
A reality show. It's like a reality show now.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking American Idol. It's like, you know what I mean? It's
But way more talent. That's
but I'm saying it's like it's a reality show now. Like, everybody's like.
But what isn't a reality show nowadays? Like, what isn't
But
caught
that's
on
what
video?
I'm saying.
Like,
I'm
what
tired
isn't?
of that shit. I'm tired of it.
Well, what would you want it to go back to, Mike? What would you like it to be?
So, like, facts and like stop. I mean, all presidential elections is like one is trying to diminish the other's, like, you know,
shit on each
image, you know, or whatever. They're trying to shit on each other.
Yeah.
But back in the day, it was more like a G. Like, you said some shit about the other candidate, and it was like people would like just watch the little, you know, the little ad campaign.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh. And then you're like, that shit is funny because he just shitted on you.
Yeah.
But in a professional, nice manner.
You,
With this,
sir, smell like flatulence. you
know,
smell like ass.
But with this, it's like they flat out, you know, like, yeah, it's stupid. You know, it's just it's more comedic.
To say, I wouldn't call it comedic. I would call it just two children on the playfield. Well, you know,
Yeah.
and eventually,
You know what?
Yeah,
Like, yeah,
exactly.
back
I'm
and
sure.
forth.
I'm sure one of them, if it came down to it, they'd be like, "Well, yeah, get off my property, okay? Get out of my house." I'm
You know
sure
what I'm
it
saying?
would have came
Well,
down.
you
to
don't
that.
have 5 cars. Like, okay.
What?
You don't have your own building.
Your own room. Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Well,
but
my mom said,
Yeah.
like, that's what I look at this presidential election like. It's like two kids fucking just
Yeah.
hammering on each other. But, yeah.
So what would you do, Mike, if you were elected president? Me and you run for president, one's for one side, one's for the other. Mike, what had happened was Marrera by a landslide. Woo!
I will reinstate prima nocta. Like Iron Man.
You know what that is, right?
Yes.
Okay,
I was
cool.
just joking.
Oh, okay.
But-
See, well, that's where me and you. I'd be like, I will back him
I
up.
will
on
second that motion.
Second that, Miss Senator Marrera. So where do you stand on prima nocta? Pro.
Pro Monocta. but you know, like if I don't know, like one, that's too much power for me. I'd be like, I don't know what the fuck. But
Well, that's why we have checks and balances. It's not. It's
I
not
would
too-
free Tupac.
He can finally come back. Yeah, he can come back. Now that's why we have that checks and balances. You know, one can't veto the other, and that's why we have that
Yeah.
nice little thing. Does that actually work? I don't know. It's like it's the Senate or senators or whatever you want to call it. Those people, they're way beyond corrupt. You know what I mean? They're way beyond fixing. And the problem is, they're so old, and they've been in it for so long that that's what they're used to. Yeah. They're used to getting their palms greased. They're used to, hey, vote for me, and I'm gonna pass that thing you
I'll
wanted
make
me
sure
to. Yeah,
you get what you
that'll
want
be
on the other one.
first thing in the mañana.
Yeah,
my friend.
you know,
we gonna
yeah.
bring that up. For real, yeah, color blue is gonna be the official color of the old state, man. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
that kind of stuff instead of like, hey, so gun control, huh? Like anybody, where you guys stand on that? Well, they exist. Yeah, for sure they do. They do. You got me there. You know, but yeah, it's so corrupt and way beyond repair.
Nah.
You can't. It's weird. You can't fix it. There's no fixing because it's in shambles. You know what I mean? You can't pick a broken glass mirror and start piecing it together. You could glue it as best you can. You can have every single piece put back together, but it's still a fucking broken mirror, and it's not working the way it was intended on working. Really cool art piece, but it ain't. It doesn't do anything as far as a mirror's job.
I don't know, man.
Anywho, yeah, fuck that shit.
fuck
Speaking of art,
Speaking of art,
so I was listening to Joe Rogan's podcast as usual, and
what a masterpiece.
wonderful, wonderful, wonderful human being. No, but him and I think it was Brian Callen, a comedian that he has his own podcast as well, or several. But they were looking at art, or I guess like there's pieces of art that they were looking at, or they know about, and they're just like either dumbfounded or they just don't get it right. Now I was like, oh, so I looked up the art pieces that they were looking at.
I do that too. When I hear something, I'm like, I Google it just to see what it.
So
what
this
it
I
is.
remember now. I was trying to stall, but I was it was just a clear box. It was like a green tinted clear box.
Do you know the name of?
I couldn't repeat it if it just clear green box art. That's what I so I'm looking at this clear green box, and I'm sure it's sold for a crazy amount of money. And yeah, no, I don't.
Caboodle.
It's called a fishing tackle, sir. No, a tackle box. No, it was just like, yeah, it might have been that or something. No, Mike's looking up the clear box piece of art, and he's kind of not finding it.
It's just like a tackle box.
Yeah, basically. But yeah,
But
like,
anyways,
I was just like, I don't get that. And
dude,
then
I'm telling you, I'm just gonna get a canvas and I'm gonna put like
doo-doo. You're
like,
gonna
I'ma
doo-doo
just-
on there.
I'm gonna just start throwing paint at it. And
Well, that's
then, like,
abstract art. People have bought that. That's not.
But that's what I'm saying. Is like I can make millions.
Well, dude, there's this one piece of art. Now, I'm sure you can look this up. So it's I don't know what it's called, but it's just a canvas, and it's 100% blue, just blue. Nothing special about it. It was 100% covered in blue, and it sold for like a crazy 6 figures. Like stupid high amount 6 figures. It didn't make quite $1 million, but the guy sold it for like $500,000 or something like that. It was just okay, Mike's looking it up. A plain, how about plain blue canvas art? But yeah, I was like, oh my god, that sold for that one.
This one?
Yeah, it had a line right in there. That one that's it too. So what it is, folks, it's one gigantic canvas, and there's shades of blue. Obviously, it's
No, it's pretty much
blue.
It's just all
and
blue,
some
and
black,
they put a
there's some black,
shadow.
and he put a line, a real probably about a 3-inch line right down the middle
Of white.
of white strip, and that's it. And it sold for like a crazy amount of money. Oh, for 400 or 40. Okay, I'm
44
sorry. I
million.
thought it was in the 6 figures, but still.
4 million.
Oh wow! So 44 mil, and
What
that's
is
all it is. It's just blue, just blue. Just imagine the color blue with a white stripe in between.
1 mint 5? Ornament?
1 mint 6, because the V and the 1 that's a 6.
Yeah. Duh.
So 1 mint 6 from abstract expression painter Barnett Newman sold for 43.8 mil.
What the fuck? Dude, I'm telling you, I'm just gonna get a black canvas and I'm gonna dip my butt in white.
I was just thinking that, like, dip your hand, start
Dip my
dragging
ass
it
in
along like a
white.
dog.
No, dude, I'm just gonna like do a squat onto the fucking canvas and be like, it's called Ooh La La.
It's called jalapeno because
No,
that was
it's-
jalapenos.
It's gonna be called Poo La La.
No, but like I get like I went to Seaport Village one time with my wife. I don't know if we had kids. I seriously doubt we had kids because I would never take them
Because you actually enjoyed your time.
because I was happy. No. We went into this like crystal store. No, it was a paint store. It was an artist's
Yeah.
canvas store. Now these aren't the greatest pieces of art. At least I guess. But there was a few paintings that I was like, okay, that's cool.
I know where you're
You
talking
know what I'm
about.
saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so there was this like Japanese lady walking through a meadow. I was like, that's fucking cool. That's a good piece of art. Would I buy it? No, that's expensive. But it's really nice to look at.
Yeah.
And then there was this other one. Now, at the time, I was way younger, but I was like, that's a stupid piece of art. But it was a naked lady, but it was just her backside, like, and she was sitting down, like on her feet, and you can see her butt. But and then the rest of it was black, and it was just this white lady or this lady. And I'm like, oh, see, that's all cool art. But I didn't get it at the time. But now I'm kind of like, that's kind of deep, you know, if you want to put that kind of time and effort into it. Yeah. But right now, or at the time, it didn't mean shit to me. And yeah, there's like just Mr. Bean. There at the time, like I just didn't. I don't really get art. Even nowadays, I don't really get art that.
Like this one, right? Well, I'm looking at Van Gogh's.
Well, that's not original.
Well, it's not original.
The original Van Gogh Starry Night is right there.
Yeah. That's
But that's a
also
little mixture.
no, that's also Van Gogh.
That's not Van Gogh.
Yes, dude, that is Van Gogh.
That's pop culture classic art mashups.
Well, okay.
I know
yeah.
that's Starry Night
Oh,
mixed
yeah,
in
yeah.
with
Okay,
the
okay.
tsunami thing, but
But
yeah.
but I'm saying is like, if you look at Starry Night from Van Gogh, like all he did was like put a bunch of color, like it. I don't know, man.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, man. I was just like,
So the fact that, I mean, the point of this conversation is me and Dominic don't understand art.
yeah, I don't. I mean, I don't, but even if you go to his, what was it called? The Scream. I think it's called The Scream. Oh, that's actually, yeah. No, but there
no,
is,
no,
there
I know
is,
what you're talking
yeah,
about.
and even that one, I was like,
Or this one,
oh,
Foolish Pride.
okay, yeah. See, Foolish Pride. No, Foolish Pride blog. I don't know what that piece of art is called, but the guy's like really bored. But yeah,
Yeah,
you know
but
that like
still.
see that's kind of a cool. It's like this rock on a porch overlooking the ocean, and there's a storm coming. That's kind of cool. And it's like okay, so the
You
image.
can get more from it,
yeah, you can.
but that
you know,
fucking that blue plain.
that blue plain stripe shit. It's like, what? That's art? So if you guys, because we know a couple of artistes that, and some of them, one of them, or we don't know, I don't know him personally, but we know of a guy that turned into a tattoo artist. You know what I mean? I don't know if you
Yeah.
knew what the guy, but I don't know if he was an artist beforehand or whatever. But he was just turned to a badass tattoo artist. And I was like, oh, that's
No,
great.
I know a dude. Follow him on @SavageSun
There you go.
on Instagram.
Yeah.
But he's a fucking artist. Like he draws some dope stuff. Like
Yeah.
cartoonish. He can draw like something real, portraits. He can draw that shit on a canvas, and he can draw that shit on your arm.
Yeah.
Like he is the shiz.
Yeah.
You know, and
Is that
That's-
who did yours?
no.
Oh, okay.
At Joe Carbolito.
Joe Carbolita.
Yeah, he hooked me up with the
Nice.
Chamorro Tribal.
Nice.
But yeah, man, like there's people that can draw, and you're just like, dude, that's fucking art. If you can make a freaking picture look like the real thing, that's fucking art.
Yeah.
You know? But when like
yeah. And I guess we don't get it. But
I guess I mean like I get with these, it's like back in the day it was hard to do the anatomy like so detailed as they did.
Yeah.
Like because I'm looking at classical art, and it's like, you know, the Sistine Chapel, and you got the Mona Lisa,
Sistine.
Sistine, whatever,
Not
man.
16.
16. Like, you know, the
Dude,
number
I
after
bet you
15.
a million people just say the 16.
Yeah. So fuck them. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, I'm with you, man.
they got all these, and the anatomy was hard to draw
Yeah.
back in the day.
And it was real because
Which-
they drew little dicks
That's
on
why I'm
everybody.
giving it up to these paintings, and
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you guys can fucking draw.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to that fucking paintings like that blue, the blue
Stupid
canvas,
Blue, yeah.
you know, like
Plain blue canvas with the stripe.
yeah, like we're looking at, I
Blue
typed
canvas,
in blue
yeah.
canvas, and there's like these pieces. It looks like one's like
Jeans.
jean material,
Yeah, I know.
denim,
I don't. I guess you know what we
but
have
these
to.
go for like thousands of dollars, and it's like, man,
Millions.
I could just
You think you could? So if I were to buy a piece of canvas, like I don't know, like a
Dude,
maybe
I
like a
would-
2.5 by like 3. You think you could do something?
I'll fucking take a brush and I'll I'll stab motion it like with just get
You'll go
and just-
Sparta. You'll go Sparta on it. The spear, the Spartan spear on it. That's what.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the motion Michael's doing right
yeah,
now.
I'm just gonna
So he's gonna
spear the
Spartan
canvas
it, yeah.
with the paintbrush.
Yeah.
And whatever that is, I'm gonna just leave it like that and be. I'm
Just
I'm
one,
gonna
just
say,
one
yeah.
hit, just one good
Yeah,
Sparta.
just-
Ah!
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's it, huh?
And I'm gonna pull back and I'm gonna be like, you know what? This is called
Spreifart. That's a,
guts and eye move. you know,
but you know what? I think we're not taking into consideration now that I'm looking like that one rock on the porch thing, and it was called loneliness. And I'm like, yeah, that kind of does make me feel a little lonely. Like our poor rock just has to look at the ocean and can't move or anything. I guess we kind of have to take into consideration
the feeling
the
it gives you.
feeling that these people put into it, not just what.
Okay,
what
then I'm
in.
gonna take the paintbrush and I'm gonna stab the canvas, and me and you can just sit there for like hours drinking beer, getting shots. You can smoke or
yeah.
whatever, and I'm just gonna be like, how do I feel about that? And whatever I feel or whatever we come up with, that's gonna be the name.
Yeah.
And see what.
We should do that.
See if we make
should
thousands of
Yeah,
dollars.
I'm about to say we should do that and put that shit on eBay for like $1 million.
For real. And dude, you never know, some twacked out like art person that's like, dude, I love this fucking piece.
Yeah.
And then I'll
It
I'll go
speaks to
through.
me.
I'll go through a whole fucking story on how
Do you want to
it
buy
took
like
me like
turtlenecks?
a week.
You want to buy turtlenecks and berets and bowl haircut? Let's get the bowl
I'm
haircut.
gonna grow out my mustache
Hell
and do the
yeah.
little curl.
Hell
like
yeah.
The little, what do
And
you
I'm
call
only
that?
I'm gonna get the skid mark right here. I'm gonna shave the
Shave
mustache off.
everything?
Just the skid mark right below my lip.
No, you should get the skid mark and then the Hitler.
Oh man, nah,
the Hitler
I don't think
stash.
I don't think people are ready for that yet. I'll do it though. I'll do it to be
With
after.
all
You know
the
what?
racism in the world now.
Yeah, I definitely don't need that shit. No, thank you. But no. I've never been a good artist, like as far as drawing and stuff. I could do very simple stuff like a stick figure. I'm pretty good at that, you know, when it comes to Hangman and all that shit. But that is ridiculous. That stupid blue
White line.
That dude. Looking at the artist that made that stupid blue line or the white line blue thing. He's probably
Hats off to that dude.
Yeah,
'Cause he was
well,
like,
yeah. I was
"What
about to
dumbass
shit all
is
over
gonna
him, but
pick-"
you know what? He did something I can't ever do.
No, he probably bought a new canvas, just made it like all blue. He was like, this is gonna be the background, and he was like, oh fuck, I forgot to take the tape off, and he he just pulled the tape off and was like, oh my god,
shit!
oh my god,
And his wife or significant other came by, was like, "Oh my god,
impressive.
I'm so touched!" Ah! Oh man, good for him though.
Yeah, yeah.
Good for him.
Kudos
Like,
to that
yeah,
guy because he
fuck,
played
man.
y'all motherfuckers.
When
for
he played that,
43
whoever the fuck bought it for 44
43
million got
points.
played, son.
Oh man.
Man, I wish I could do some shit like that. I'm just not. I am not. I don't know. I guess I can't do it. I just don't have the.
Crazy, man.
I don't get it. Why don't you type in like ridiculous art? What do you think? Ridiculous art pieces? Artwork? Okay, artwork's good. Look at you, Mike. You know what you're doing, son. Oh my God!
What the fuck?
Oh wait, go on that one. Okay, so Mike found one with a pile of Legos.
No, that looks like gumballs.
Wait, no, I think that's an actual piece of
What the?
art. Oh no, it's a drawing. Yeah, that's a drawing.
Oh, it is a drawing.
That is a drawing. Okay.
But
All
it
right,
looks like gumballs in the corner of like the corner of a
so
house.
you know what? So okay, so these guys. Oh my God, it's just a black piece of canvas. That's it. Anywho, but there was these guys. They went to I think it was the Museum of Art in L.A. So what they did was he got his glasses and he got his watch, and he put his glasses down and he got his watch and draped it over his glasses and he put it in a corner. And it didn't have, because normally the exhibits, if you look at the exhibits, they'll have this little piece. Spray Fart by Mike Marrera. They'll have that. so they'll have that, and so what they did, they put it in the corner, and it didn't have anything. They took pictures of people just like they were getting down on hands and knees with their fucking $1,300 camera and taking all these pictures of it. And this one lady is just deep into thought, man. Arms are crossed, one hand on the chin. Man, this is interesting.
What is that famous fucking that famous,
The Thinker?
Yeah. Oh, the thinker.
The
Yeah.
Thinker. The Thinking Man, I think it was. But dude, yeah, I was like, what kind of world do we live in? I mean, I'm not saying that can't be appreciated. Who would appreciate that?
Glasses with a watch draped over it.
It wasn't even an expensive watch. It was like a Casio or some shit.
One of those fucking 25-cent machine watches.
It was like, it had nylon straps. Like, it didn't even have like metal straps or even leather. It was like nylon with a clip. It didn't even
And
like
glasses,
click off.
The glasses was the one with the nose. They just took off the nose.
Oh my God, man. I couldn't even believe that shit. I was like, oh no.
Hey, but in their head, it was going. Wheels were turning. They were like, oh my God. Oh my God.
Man.
Can you really truly see time?
Oh my. I'm sure if people were high as balls, I think that's what, like, because the artists, I mean, they're depicted in movies in such a manner to where they're
like hippie style. They're like
not,
very
not just
like,
hippie, but they're
very
eclectic.
like psychedelic. They're
Yeah,
into
you can go.
psychedelics.
Yeah. What is the word I'm looking for? Eccentric. They're very eccentric.
yeah.
They're loners, and yeah, man, I was feeling this anger inside, and it physically manifests itself into my brush, and my brush called to me, man, and you know what I mean, like that those kind of people,
Very one with themselves.
One with the brush, man. I wanted
When I
one
smoke
with the brush.
this joint, I become one with the brush.
I
and
would
it
hope that
it
they're smoking.
It paints for me.
It painted for me, man. I'm like the guy on Heroes. If you watch
I want
that
to do
show.
that, dude. I want to do. Like,
Or
I
get
want to
high
just
as
get my
shit
little
and then-
pedestal or a little like
Let the
something.
paintbrush
and
talk
then-
to you, man.
And put no, and then put like my Fitbit and my
Put it on your ding dong.
and my Band-Aid and just put it right there.
Put your
I'ma
Fitbit on your
like
dick
how-
and see how much miles you
how
can
in
get.
how in this picture they have like a little border where you can't enter.
You can't touch it. Don't touch that
yeah,
shit.
you can't touch it, and just put it around and just see what people do.
Did you see? And there's another. It was a GIF, and it was like a school field trip or something like that.
Yeah.
And some kid, obviously there's borders around the pieces of art where it's worth a ton of money. You can't touch it. Don't touch it. What's some stupid fat kid do? Leaned over. His 1 foot was like off. They're like, oh, look, I'm gonna touch it. What happened? Lost balance. Fucking hand went right through it. Looked around. People started gathering, and he was like, "Oh shit, sorry about that." Like it's worth, or I mean, the piece of art was so expensive. What can you do to replace it? It's not like you can get Scotch tape and fucking tape the shit up. Kid, well, you look up kid tears or punctures because he just went. Psh. Kid punctures painting. Oh yeah, tears painting.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, but it was funny as balls, man. I was just like, dude, that was fucking hilarious. But yeah, I'm sure that it was so expensive. Like, all you can do is go, yeah, sorry about that, man. I don't. Yeah, I can't. I don't.
Oop.
Yeah, I can't replace that. You know what I mean,
Dude, I wonder what like. I wonder what his parents are going through right now.
I mean, I'm sure it was a long time ago,
but still, like they were probably like, your parents are paying for that. It's probably like a fucking.
How would you pay for it? Mike, you and I would never make $1 million in our lifetime. How would you pay for something that was like $1 million, $2 million, $3 million? How would we fucking? I would be like, you gonna volunteer? You gonna volunteer to clean some shit
for the rest of your fucking life?
I don't care if you have to wipe people's asses. you go be working. All right, so that's it, folks. Me and Mike, we're gonna be artistes.
Yep, we're gonna fucking make money. Yeah.
See, Mike's trying to. Why don't you put in like he touches painting or destroys painting? Why don't you put that instead? Anywho, what's going on, man? Still into the fitness thing, huh? You haven't tapped out yet.
No. I mean,
Was it
I
day
went by
12?
myself today.
Yeah,
But
destroys painting.
no,
He's trying to type
fun.
and talk. It's nice.
fun.
Dale Roy's. Dale Roy's. Painting. Damn, Mike. How about I talk and then you just.
No, the fitness thing is going good. I lost 4 pounds the first week.
Nice, man.
Second week, only 2. I think it's because I'm eating a lot of, I guess a little bit more rice than I'm supposed to.
Wait, what?
Because I lost 4
Mhm.
the first week,
Mhm.
and then I lost 1 pound or 2 pounds this week.
Yeah. Well, your
The
body's
second week.
adapting. It's adapting to
Yeah.
your type of your eating, your diet and stuff. Now it's
Yeah.
like, okay, I have to reserve because you're depleting your body because of the way you're eating. You have a lot of portion control, and you're doing like the keto diet. Basically, is what you're doing. So your body is trying to hold on to reserves now. It's like, like he's not giving us as much. We need to hold on to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that is it. But that's that kid right there.
It's not a video though.
But
Oh, it says YouTube. I don't know.
clumsy kid destroys $1.5 million painting. Yeah, click on it.
But
All right, hold on. Oh my God, turn that shit.
But
Yeah, that's what your body's doing. It's going into panic mode right now, and then it'll be like, oh, okay, all right, no, I'm good. Like everything.
But see, that's the thing that I'm afraid of, that it's gonna just be losing. Like, cause I got this week, and 3 more weeks left.
Mm-hmm.
So 3.5 weeks left.
I guess he tripped.
He tripped. He didn't do it on purpose.
I thought he was fucking around.
I would have fucking.
Oh, and so yeah, the teacher's like, oh God, no, Jesus. I think that's the teacher, and that was probably the art museum director or something. It was like, oh God. But yeah,
That's fucked up.
Whatever, man.
But that's what I'm worried about is like the next, because I have like 3.5 weeks left, and I'm worried that that's 5 pounds that I fucking, 6 pounds
Yeah.
that I lost, and I have to lose 14 more pounds.
Oh my god. You better start being a bulimic, son. You better start eating and go just start chunking it up, man.
But
I can help
I mean, I could do
I
it.
can help you cut that weight.
I
son.
could do it,
I can help you
but
cut that weight, son.
I'm gonna have to turn into a pescatarian.
I mean, dude, yeah, just cut out the rice. That's my thing. I don't care I don't give a shit if it is brown, like no carbs. Just cut out that carbs. Breath is gonna stink, but yeah, maybe I've done it. I've done it for a few months. That's looking good. Now I'm 100% man.
But what was Ray talking about, like with the whole
The avocado thing.
Yeah, because he's like, cut weight, and I'm like,
I don't.
So do I just eat avocado and that's it?
No.
Like,
no,
what-
because it's still fat. Even though it's good fats,
No,
and good
but
oils. But
like he said, he said I could do that because I am working out. If you're just sitting there not doing nothing, the fat is gonna.
Like a man.
But he's saying like, is that what he meant? Like, as long as I'm working out, I can eat I will only be able to eat avocado.
No, because that doesn't. I don't think that has 100% of what your body needs.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
It has a lot of vitamin K. I believe it has a lot of vitamin C in it, and then the good oils and stuff like that you need. And for me, I would put like a little bit of pepper, some garlic powder on there.
Well, I can't do it. I have to follow the steps. I can't do any unhealthy.
That's healthy though. What the fuck?
No, but they're saying like any unhealthy that like
They give you they put chocolate. I saw that list. They put chocolate cake on there. And they want you to lose 20 pounds in X amount of weeks.
That's
They
some
were like,
bullshit.
this is part of your diet. You're going to eat ice cream in the morning. That's a good load of carbs. Okay. You need some sugars in the morning. Get some energy. Get it all up. Okay. Your hemoglobins, your electrolytes. That'll boost it up. Now, afternoon snack. Okay. You're going to eat a
Twinkies.
handful of almonds on top of a donut. Okay. I've seen the list. And I was like, that list is bullshit, man. No,
set
but
me
you,
up for failure.
Oh, for sure, man. That's a lot of money.
No.
But you can eat an avocado in the morning. It gives you good energy and it makes you feel full without having like a ton of carbs, because a lot of the carbs that are in an avocado is fiber, and you don't count your daily dietary fiber intake, because I believe, I don't know this is just bro science, but when you're counting carbs and you don't count, then you count the total carbs you consume, and then you minus the daily dietary fiber, because I believe that helps you just shit it all out. So I think that's why that is. But again, that could be bro science too. But avocados are fine. Avocados are
But
good.
I'm just trying to stick to just the chicken and greens.
Yeah, that's a good.
You
That's
know.
I think. Well, dude, our ancestors did pretty much the same shit. You know what I mean? Cavemen were like, there's berries, there's these green things, and
See,
the occasional
and that's
mushroom.
the thing is I have a sweet tooth, but I can't have anything like.
Yeah.
Fucking hate you. Put a training bra on, bitch. But anyways, I have a sweet tooth,
225, bitch.
and like we're unable to eat anything sweet. They're like, when you do your oatmeal, take your protein powder, sprinkle it in your oatmeal, make it a little bit sweeter. I'm like,
Ugh.
yeah.
Well,
Well, I mean,
not make it sweeter.
well, it could, depending on the whey protein that you have, which I have Cinnabon. It tastes like Cinnabon, but it's protein powder.
See, that's where you're fucking up, man.
No,
you can't
I
go to
haven't used it.
Cinnabon, put some protein powder on the shit, and be like, "This is healthy. It's on the list." That's
No,
some
it's
bullshit.
an actual fucking whey protein. The flavor is not
okay.
vanilla or chocolate. It's Cinnabon, bitch. Anyways,
That's some straight dried up cinnamon grinded down to the
Grinded.
powder.
but yeah, like,
Call
but
that
I don't
shit
even use it.
protein.
I don't
That's
even use it because
bullshit.
one is it's too fucking sweet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and one like cup of that, or one cup,
God
one
damn.
scoop, one scoop of that
Yeah.
is like overwhelming. I'm
Yeah.
like, ugh, so I just never really used that.
Dude,
But
just
I'm
hunker
saying,
down
I'm
and
like,
do it.
I need something sweet though. It's like I'm like,
I told you peanut butter.
that's not on the list. That's what pisses
Dude,
me
a
off.
teaspoon of peanut butter goes a long way. I told you, dip your celery in that. You'll be all right. Yeah. Anywho. Gay. Fucking cat. I
Michael.
saw that list. That's some bullshit list. I want you to eat like 3 cups of rice a day. It's good carbs. What? No, it's not. That's terrible for you. What's wrong with you? I mean, brown.
He's
but whatever.
over exaggerating shit. But yeah,
They said
like,
Cinnabon.
they pretty
whey
much gave me
protein.
a
Who's
blank.
ever heard of?
They gave me a
Cinnabon
blank
whey
line
protein?
piece of paper and was like, "You can eat anything on this list."
I think you forgot mine. Nah,
I don't think you wrote anything on this. Oh, we did.
said-
See those lines?
It said cardboard. That's what you can eat is fucking cardboard.
But no, the last 2 weeks, I'm gonna try to just eat fish and greens.
Dude,
I fucking
lean,
hate
just lean
fish.
and green. That's it. You can eat red meat, but it has to be lean red meat. You know what I mean?
Nah, I'm just gonna stick with chicken. I'm kind of getting tired of chicken too.
That's what I'm just fucking saying. You can eat red meat.
No, man, I'm gonna follow their directions.
All right,
And-
man.
and-
Listen to those in shape people, or you can listen to Big Daddy. Now, I'll
With a
fucking
man's body.
goddamn right, fucking man body, son. You earn this body. Drink a lot of beer and ice cream.
Oh man. But yeah, I mean, it's
Whatever, man.
going. I'm hanging in there. I mean, I love the workout. At first, like the initial before the workout, I'm
Uh-huh.
like, man, fuck this. Do I even have to go?
Yeah.
But once I'm in there and I start
Yeah.
doing the warm up, I'm like, okay, I can do this.
That's everybody's problem. It's
fucking
always
hurts.
it's always getting there.
I fucking hate leg days, dude. I like arm days,
Yeah.
but leg days fucking kill me. I hate it. I hate it.
I think the majority is with you, man. I think everybody hates fucking leg day.
Yeah.
Because you don't walk like a human afterwards. You're fucking like a fish that's out of water. You're trying to get to your car.
You know, it's funny.
Can someone help me?
Because one of the trainers, like, I came in yesterday, and yesterday was leg day, and the day before that was arm day.
Mm.
But my arms, like, they don't get sore. Like, they don't get sore, like, you know, after working out. I mean, after initially working out, my arms are weak. Like, where you're like, oh, shit, I can't fucking lift my arm.
Yeah.
But it's not, like, painful where, like, if somebody, like, pokes you in your muscle. You're
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
"Ah!"
yeah.
You know,
Now you're getting used to it.
so she was like, are you sore? And I was like, nah. She was like, well, I'm going to be here Thursday on the next arm day.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to fuck you up. Like, I was like, oh, shit, I should have never said nothing. But, dude, leg day. And then we do a lot of wall sits. And then they're
I'd
like,
say
"Nah."
you should be an expert on that.
That's what I'm saying. I should be fucking pro. I'm like, as many squats. Dude, I fucking wall sit. And I swear I'm at fucking 90 degrees. And they're like, lower. I'm like, I'm fucking 90 degrees.
Yeah, I'm about to say, if I go
Get a
any lower, I'd be
T-square.
sitting down.
Get a
Motherfucker.
T-square. But we also do the wall sit on the Bosu ball, the half Bosu ball.
Yeah, yeah.
And like you have to balance yourself and wall sit.
Ooh.
Horrible.
I could have bought one of those for like $10 at the swap meet. And they're really expensive. I found out how expensive they are.
Dude, they're like $100.
Oh, really? Damn.
Yeah,
I thought
dude.
it was like 50. But yeah, it was like $10 and I was like, dude, I should get that. I don't know if I'd ever use it, but I'm like for $10 and my wife would probably use it or whatever would use it. Yeah, sure, I should buy that. I went back the next day, gonzo. I was like, man.
At the swap meet, of course, it's
No,
gonna be
not Swami.
gone.
It was Amvets, but whatever, man.
But yeah, man. I mean, it's going, and I like it. I like it, like, you know. I like the fact that there's a trainer. Like, you go to the gym, like people that have 24-hour fitness, like some of them are on point with their shit. They're like, I gotta eat this, do this. This is
Yeah,
my workout,
yeah,
you know. And they're very organized. But for the unorganized like me,
Yeah.
when you go there, you're kind of like, okay, I'm gonna make this arm day. But what do I do? Like,
curls,
yeah,
and curls. That's
You
all
know-
I do, bitch.
you know,
And
and at first I was just trying to do all the arm machines, every arm
just like
machine.
all of them.
Yeah, just trying to do like, you know, like 10 reps of a certain amount of weight,
Yeah.
and just do each arm machine in
Yeah.
one day.
Yeah.
And sometimes I felt that I was like overdoing my biceps or whatever, because some of the machines are doing the same thing as other machines. They're just a different type of machine that's working the same muscle.
Yeah.
Like there's a like for dips.
Yeah.
But then you got another tricep, you know, Like it just I was doing the same workout, but on a different machine.
Yeah.
So I was overdoing it, and I was
Right.
like straining my muscles, and I was
Oh.
like, "Fuck."
Gym
So
fail.
finally, and there's a lot of people that do that in the gym, but with this gym that I go to, it's like you have the trainer there to tell you, okay, these are the stations you're gonna do. This is what you're gonna do at this station, and like for me, I have a torn rotator cuff.
Yeah.
So certain things I can't do, like the tension bands.
Yeah.
I can't like extend like
Like a man.
I can't extend like when you do the
Like all the way. You can't do
Yeah.
the like.
what do you call that?
It's called the yawn. Like when you do that in the morning. And then you
Like
stretch
when you
like all the way
extend your
up.
arms, like your wingspan.
Yeah.
I can't do that. Like I can do that, but it has to be like the lowest tension,
Yeah.
or
It's called a
resistance.
shoestring. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
but like
I don't know
like
if that's what it's
certain
called or
things I can't do, so they modify it for you.
not. Oh.
So it's not like, oh well, you can't. You're just gonna have to sit out on this one. No, it's
Embarrass you.
Yeah.
I would. If I was your trainer, Mike, what had happened was where I'd be like, yeah, you're going to have to sit down on that one. Can't do it.
you can't do that. You can't do that. He can't do that, y'all. No, but they modify it for you, and if your knee's fucked up, like if you ain't got no cartilage and shit,
Man, I'm sure it's there. I just don't want to
told you
squat.
stay off your knees, stop sucking dick. But you don't listen. But anyways, like they modify stuff for you, and then they motivate you. I mean, some trainers are like blah,
Yeah.
but then you got the funny ones that are like, if you do this wrong, you'll die. Or if like there's this dude named Brad, and he's like hilarious. He was like, if I see one of y'all like not doing it, I'm gonna stop the clock and we're gonna do 1 billion burpees. And
Yeah.
he's just funny with it. He's like more of a comedy, and it gets you laughing, but it motivates you.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Dude, that's funny you say that because when people fucking they get so intense in the gym, they get way intense with the gym. You're like, oh man, shit.
They're getting intense in the gym.
Yeah, we're watching a video. This dad took a sledgehammer to a PS4. We should probably turn this off because
It's distracted us.
yeah, you like that, bro? Yeah. Yeah. People do. They like. Believe it or not, I used to go to the gym a lot. Yeah.
Woo! Oh, you're serious? Oh.
Why is that funny, man?
I thought you were telling a joke. I
Whatever.
was getting ready for the punchline. I thought that was the punchline.
I started with the punchline. Yeah, that's a good way to tell a joke. Start with the punchline and then explain yourself. That's always how a good joke goes, right? You know what? That's funny, right? Because I was like, I don't ever go to the gym, and that's why he was laughing at me. So, yeah, I got it.
Okay. So
You know, I don't want to tell that shit no more. No,
he
man.
used to go to the gym.
No, but I would see intense people at the gym, and it
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
make me
dude.
want to do it. Because, I was sitting there putting, like, just the 45 plates on, doing the bench, and all of a sudden, can I sit in with you, man? Yeah, sure, absolutely. They'll throw, like, 3 more 45 plates on you, like, you need a
Yeah.
spot? No, I'm good, man. Not you.
And-
And you're like,
and
oh, okay.
That happened to me a couple times when I was going to 24-hour. Because I was, like, more, like, by myself, like,
Yeah,
kind of shy.
yeah.
I'm going to use this because nobody's using this one. I'm going to use this one because nobody's using it.
He was
And
at
I'm
the
like-
water fountain because
and I'm-
nobody was there. Like, he thought the button was an actual exercise. If you
No,
can make the
but-
water come out, you're
But
doing
I
it
would,
right.
like, stare across the way because I saw a machine that was being used that I wanted to use. And I'm like, they're gone. And then I'll run over there and use it. But finally, it was funny because I was in the middle of my rep.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Scared the hell out of us. Hi. So his mother-in-law scared the shit out of us. I was like, oh, shit.
That zombie would have got me, son. I hope we got that.
We did. But anyways, yeah, so like I was
was
like
like, hey, is this
stare
like the-
across the way to use a machine that
Yeah.
somebody was using. then finally I started like getting more comfortable. I started doing my stuff or whatever on a machine that nobody was using, and people would come and be like, "Hey, can I get in on this with you?" And I'm like,
Ugh.
"I don't know you."
Some people musty as
Yeah.
fuck when they pass you. Hey, can I get on this? And you're like, you take your towel and like, no, I'm done with it, brother. I would do like
No,
one rep,
and
and he be stank or she. You want? Can I? I'm done. But you just got on. Nah, man. Woo! That's it. That's all I got, baby. Bro, I did 2 days. This is my 2. This is my 2.
No, and sometimes like when I was getting like into it, I was pushing more weight than some people that were like trying to join me. So I see them like take the little pin out, put it in the lower.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna put it back down. But
I'm putting it to this weight.
But yeah, I used to get intimidated because there was this one like pack of like cholos, and yeah, there was like 4 cholos, and they were fucking yoked. I'm like talking yoked,
Yeah.
and they used to like kind of sit around me, waiting for me to. They never asked me to join in.
Yeah.
They just would sit around and wait for me to get off something, and they would stare me down, and I'd kind of feel intimidated, like, damn. Like,
Well, it's probably a good thing because like there was 5 of them, and like if all 5 jumped in, you wouldn't get your turn. So they'd probably be like, just like, yeah,
well,
let's let him
no,
finish.
no, but they would like it. It just felt uncomfortable, and they
Yeah,
would
for
just
sure.
stare me down, and they would be like, in the next machine, like pulling weight, like, looking at me. I'm like, man, go ahead. Yeah, all you want, man. I'm gonna go in the sauna.
I love going to the sauna.
Lose weight that way.
Fucking love saunas.
You like? So
Love
do
going
I,
to
dude.
saunas.
At first, I was like,
Yeah,
I can't breathe.
Yeah,
I
oh,
can't
dude.
breathe. My cousin Ivan took me in the sauna for the first time. He's like, hey man, let's go in the sauna. I was like, all right, cool. I always heard about the sauna, but
Yeah.
never been in one.
Yeah.
I
Did
went
you go
in
in
there,
a
I was
dry?
like-
Did you go in a dry or a wet one?
It was
There's 2 types. Well, I guess it's a steam room then after that, but I'm sorry.
yeah, the steam room was next door, and there was like one that was just fucking humid,
Yeah.
like really humid
Yeah.
and hot. That was the other one.
Yeah.
But I was in there, I was like,
And the short breath,
can't
it would
breathe.
smell like balls. And then you just like you take a.
but then finally I got used to it.
Yeah.
But then I'd be like chilling in there. I put my headphones in, just start bumping.
What, you put headphones in? You're
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
Why?
Oh, I guess those plastic. You're nuts. Because I went in there. A friend of ours took us in there, and it was one of my first time going in. And I used to wear a necklace and earrings. I had a
Oh
lot of
yeah, when
earrings.
it's metal, when there's metal, it gets hot. But
But dude, no. So I'm sitting there in the sauna, and it came like a thunderstorm. So I was sitting in there. I instantly got used to it. I was like, okay, this sucks, but I mean, I'm really digging this. Like, this is super fun. I'm sitting there. I'm like, man, it's hot as shit in here. I went, and I bolted out of there. I didn't even think my bag was next to me. I had a necklace on and like 2 hoop earrings in. Oh my god! It instantly started burning me. I was like, oh fuck me, shit! I sit there and I ran across the gym and I threw my stuff in my bag.
no, but I put my phone in my pocket and I put the earphones in.
Oh no, man! But dude, no, my friend. I was in there with him. He was like, dude, are you okay? I was like, nah, yeah, man, I'm cool. My necklace was burning me. And he started dying. He was like, oh, man, I didn't tell you. You can't have that shit in there. And I was just like, yeah, cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
But after a while being in the sauna and getting used to it,
I'm cracked.
but like, then there would be people in there that are like fucking shadow boxing.
Oh.
I'm like, and even with the elevation mask,
Oh, what?
they're just
Must have
I'm
been
like-
cutting weight
I'm
then,
like,
man.
what the fuck? You guys are like,
I've seen on TV where the mixed martial artists on the Ultimate Fighter, they would take a spin bike into the sauna, and basically the harder you push, the harder it resists. So you can't just be like no, because it would turns into a zzz instead of a
Yeah.
It's one zzz revelation, you know.
Yeah.
So
revelation, revolution.
revolution. I'm not gay no more.
You know Dominic Blas is gonna be the first one. Revelation,
Oh,
Dom.
man,
Revelation.
whatever, man. Yeah, that's just funny. But yeah, we got to go do a spa day, son. That's what we got to do. Sitting in there, see whose balls will like drip the longest. Yeah.
I want to go to the sauna, man.
I'm looking. Yeah, I love the sauna. Saunas are cool, man. I heard about I'll wrap it up real quick. But I heard about this Thai massage place, and it's a legit Thai massage, not like Thai massage, you know. But they do in Thailand. Like they'll get your arms and knee in the back, kind of like stretch you out.
I don't want to go to those.
Oh, I would love to go
I'd
there,
fucking
man.
slap-
Hell yeah.
You heard me, bitch.
Yeah, dude. I want to hurt them to put my fucking foot to the back of my dome.
See,
like,
fuck that, dude.
Oh, I love that.
Hell no.
Because of jujitsu, I like the way my body feels when I stretch. When I do an extreme, or to, I guess, a little bit above the average person, like I stretch I put my toes like, you know, almost behind my head, and I stretch my legs and my arms and my neck. I stretch that all out as best I can, hard, like really hard, and to where it hurts hard, and it feels so good afterwards. You feel just like, all right, I want that shit done to me.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right, Matt, you go ahead. You have some obligations to get to tonight.
Yeah,
Like
first
scrubbing your balls.
First thing I want to say is happy motherfucking birthday to this ugly dude.
Thank you.
Happy
Thank
birthday
you.
to you. I'm too lazy to sing the rest of it.
Yeah,
but he turned 50, 53.
I fucking feel like it. I'm not even gonna lie.
Nah, this is 33, 33rd. What's today? The 28th?
September 28th, yep.
September 28th. This fool was brought into the world to contaminate the world
Bless.
with his
Blessed be he
offspring.
in his name.
But
Sephoro.
yeah, shout out to this guy,
Thanks, man.
Dominic
Appreciate it.
Big Ugly
Hey,
Alvarez.
got a lot of love on Faceplace. I
But
appreciate it.
yeah, hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Gmail, mod4up@gmail.com. Hit us up with, shares, likes, topics, comments.
Anything, feedback.
You know.
You can also watch us and listen to us. YouTube, SoundCloud, and
iTunes.
iTunes.
Yep.
So just hashtag mod4up at mod4up, mod4up, gmail.com.
Gmail.com.
Bam.
Yep.
Doesn't that flow? That just flows.
mod4up, gmail.com.
See, we're gonna make $1 million.
We're going to make a jingle.
We're gonna
We're
make
going to make a fucking,
a piece of art.
Yeah, a mill
Man,
off art.
I bet you that'll sell for a lot. But we just gotta make that with our ass, or like our dicks. Dip our dick into a can of paint and try to make the MOD sign. That'd be a really small MOD.
That's $1 million right there.
And we gonna bust out some beats, son.
Yep. But
Hell yeah, guys.
Yeah, man.
Thanks, guys, for the love, support, appreciation. Thank you, Mike, for the shout out. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, man. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, I'll catch you cats later.
Peace out.